everyone, this is Rachel, and I have another process video. Now you'll see this is not actually a photo. It is a drawing my very lovely artwork. Aren't you impressed? Of this photo that I took of my niece. I did not include it in my photo upload, and so I have to wait for it to do it. If you watch all the way to the end, you will see the layout with the photo in it. Before I start, I wanted to mention two things, and the first one is I'm so upset. The little washer thingy from my black Heidi Swap Color Shine came out, and now every time I use it, it gets all over me, so I'm going to have to get a new one. But I did just buy a brand new fine liner bottle because my other one, I don't know what happened. It got all crazy gunked up, and I could not get the little metal thingy back in, so I had to go and pick up a new one at Hobby Lobby. I'm getting a lot of thumbs down for myself. I dislike this color. If you watched my... I did a, what do you call it? I did a kit share for this kit, which I don't usually do. I don't know, does anyone want me to do a kit share? I know other people do Scraptastic Kit shares, so if anyone wants me to do a kit share, just leave me a comment below, and I will start doing them. I don't usually do them. I did it this time because it was the first time doing a, whatchamacallit, oh, words are very hard. Exclusive kit. So you'll see Xanthi just joined in right there. I used a piece of vellum I had left over from last month's kit, and I just put that behind like where my photo and layers are going to go, just to kind of soften that very graphic bookshelf print. And then I grabbed that diagonal blue and white striped paper, and then that blue and white polka dot paper, and that was a branding strip. And now I have these 3 pieces of leftover pattern paper, and I'm just going to try to layer them up with the size they already are rather than trying to trim them up. I also added that gingham piece. She was very insistent, but I think that's the last time she makes an appearance for this particular video. Yeah, she was like, can I play? Can I play? No, you cannot play. Okay, I moved that tag over to the left-hand side of my photo rather than the right, and then I tried to make that triangular piece of paper work, but it just was not gonna work. So I did end up using that branding strip in a vertical line on the left side of my page, and now I'm happy with the way things are looking, so I'm going to go ahead and glue everything down. And I'm just doing that. I start at the top layer and work my way backwards, and I'm just using once again my fabulous drawing to mark a place to make sure I have that piece where it will be. I took the time to tuck that under the paper. I don't know why. I cover it with that journaling tag anyways, silly me. So I'm going to take this branding strip that has the polka dots on it and cut a fishtail into it. And, oh, I also trimmed a little off that gingham because it was a little crooked. Okay, gonna get the rest of my stuff glued on down, and then I'm just going to put the glue behind where everything will be covered for the vellum. And I'm very happy with the way things are looking with all my papers. So yay, I think that looks good. And I decide I'm going to cut fishtail banners into all 3 of the papers on that left-hand side. So I'm going to cut one into the diagonal, and then I'm just going to fake cut one into the yellow gingham. I don't actually cut a fishtail, I just cut the bottom part up at an angle. And now for some reason, I'm taping this down like I've used 9 pounds of mixed media. I have no idea why. It just felt like doing it. I like a lot of glue on my stuff, I'm not going to lie about it, but I think I went overboard. So now it is time to embellish. I'm very tired. I apologize. My friend went into the hospital last night for with appendicitis. She's fine. She's had surgery. She's doing well, but I ended up driving to the hospital last night like at 11 because she didn't have a phone charger and she was about to lose power on her phone. And she didn't have, anyone to get it, and I live close enough to the hospital, so I went and did it. Okay, moving back to the layout. All right, I have pulled out all of my embellishment stuff, and I first added that Explore in cork. Now, I knew I wanted to add that the second I saw this paper and I thought about what I wanted to do with this paper, because obviously Explore, in the sense of this kit, was kind of more like a travel theme, but obviously you can explore in books, and there were some stickers and this paper that had to do with reading, so I was very happy to use that. This was the last piece I had of die cuts from this set. And so I used that frame in 2 different places. Now, as you can see at the bottom of my screen there, I had pulled out these alphas. Now, the reason I started moving on from that is I had an idea of what I wanted my title to be, and I pulled out these letters to see if I could use it. And the original title I had, I wasn't going to be able to use these letters. I just didn't have enough of what I needed. So I was considering, what do I want to do? Do I want to slightly change my title, so I can use these letters? But I decided, no, I really like my title the way it is. I really couldn't think of anything else that would be similar enough to what it was that I was willing to change it. So I put down that arrow from the Scraptastic Kit in the right by the photo, and I've also added those books or one of the vellum pieces that came from the kit. I had done that before when I was talking about my friend. Okay, so I grabbed that lowercase chipboard I from the Bella Boulevard Chow chipboard pieces, and that is for my counterfeit kit, as are these Ellie Studio letters where I spell out "can't wait." And I'm just adding the apostrophe and the tittle to the I. And then I grabbed these black mini tile alphas, and these are from Scraptastic. They're actually from their Christmas kit. I bought them separately as when they were on clearance. And then I'm going to add another one of those arrow stickers underneath that. And finally, I got this vellum runner actually from a friend who wasn't using it. So that works really well. I actually don't even know what it's called, I'll be totally honest. And so I'm going to finish up my title using 2 different sets of thickers from American Crafts. These Fitzgerald ones in black. And I actually set them so they wouldn't line up, but instead so they'll kind of curve up rather than be straight across. And then the last of my title is going to be in these cork ones called Stylist. And so my whole title is I Can't Wait for the Summer Reading. I grabbed these gray stickers from sugar. Oh, they're from the Scraptastic Kit. Hello, duh. And they're all about reading. So one is a quote from Dr. Seuss, and I'll be totally honest, I don't remember what the other one is, and then the third one says read. And then I'm going to pull off this little washi piece, and this is from Studio Calico. Now, I'm covering up all of the black scallops, so I'm going to use my ruler and tear it off just so you don't see that one at the end, because I just didn't think we needed it. I am going to use one more of those arrow stickers, the one that says hello, and I'm going to use that right next to the word summer. Very cute. I love those. I really love those arrow stickers. They thought they worked out really well. And then I'm going to add a whole bunch of these cork hearts, and that is going to finish off that pack, and I'm very, very happy about it. Okay, it is time for journaling. So this story happens to be about something my niece said, which was, I can't wait for the summer reading. She got in her books probably about a week and a half before school ended. We just ordered them off Amazon. And she was super excited. She actually started reading it before the end of the school year. She was just very excited about the 3 books she was reading this year. And just so you know, that photo was completely staged. My niece does not carry books on her lap while she reads other books, nor does she actually read downstairs in the living room. She reads up in her own bedroom. I pulled a date stamp, and I just added the year because obviously since she's doing summer reading, it's summertime. Alright, I am almost done with this layout, so I am almost done with this voiceover. Yay! Okay, I'm adding 3 sets of 3 enamel dots, and then I added another 2 down by the word reading, along with 1 in that tag where my journaling is. And the last thing I'm going to do is add these 3 little phrase stickers from Studio Calico, and I believe they say, you go girl, darling, you're fabulous, and oh yeah. So that is it for me. Don't forget, if you would like me to do a Scraptastic Kit share, leave a comment below, flip me a thumbs up if you can totally do that, and subscribe if you want to watch more videos from me. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and just in 1 second you'll see my actual layout with the actual photo. Goodbye, everyone!